Continuing the walk around, we have the 18-inch wheels on this one with the more beefy tire, like I was saying before. Here at Honda Santa Fe, we do include the wheel locks for all of our vehicles as a theft deterrent so no one steals your nice brand new tires or rims. Unfortunately, in Albuquerque, that is a big problem. We also do give you the clear bra on the front here. It's clear, so you can't really see it, but what it does is it protects against any rocks or things that fly up from other cars on the road, chipping up the front of your vehicle here, and also slowing it down so that when it hits your windshield, hopefully it doesn't crack it. But we'll look at the interior now. So inside here, kind of the classic Honda look, nice, clean, pretty simplistic interior here. Not too many buttons and things like that that some other companies use. Really nice 9-inch touchscreen there, and you'll notice that there is no shift knob. So Honda is going to the push button transmissions, like a lot of companies, either doing the dial or the push button, but you do see you have park, reverse, neutral, drive / sport, which will give you that sport mode. And it does have the econ as well, which we'll go over when we get into the driver's seat. But it gives you a little bit more space there to put your drinks in, so you're not, knocking the cup with the shift knob. Just a little bit more modern as well. So in the Trailsport, you do get power passenger seating, which is a really nice touch. They do have the orange stitching and the nice Trailsport logo there on both headrests. So pretty cool there. Also, you do get the orange stitching on the steering wheel as well. So pretty cool. In the back here, nice big back seat. Again, like in all Hondas, the rear window is tinted. So again, it's a nice cool ride for the backseat passengers. You do have the airflow back here as well, and the controls. So the rear passengers can control their own temperature, up, down, on, off, and different modes there for you as well. Another cool feature is the shade. So you can get a little bit more sun blockage for babies and younger children, or just if you want to take a nap in the back, put the shade on up. Another cool feature there. And this is the third row, so there's a little button down here. These seats actually do move back and forth, so if you need a little bit more room for the third row passengers, you can do so with the bar underneath here. The button right here is going to fold the seat forward and allow for third row entry. Slide that back into place. The middle seat does turn down and or pull down and create an armrest with cup holders in there, and you do have multiple cup holders on each door as well. So if you have a thirsty family, this vehicle is the one for you. There also is charging ports for the kids in back or backseat passengers. So charging of tablets, cell phones, things like that is not a problem on the long, trips up to the mountains. On the back here, power lift gate, so one touch. You can also open it from the key fob as well. In the back here, you can see with the seats down, quite a bit of space. Plenty of space for camping gear, sports gear, groceries, things like that. So perfect family vehicle. If you do have third row passengers though, there is the air vents in back. A lot of manufacturers seem to forget that the third row passengers might get warm as well. So they went ahead and put the vents in the back as well here. And then really easy to put these up. You just simply pull the strap here, pull that, and up. So really easy to do. And then again, to put it down, pull the strap, and it falls down. So really easy for the up and down. And then the third row is the biggest third row in its class. So over the Toyota Highlander, the Telluride, Palisade, all of that, it does have the largest third row in its class. So you don't have to be part of the lollipop gang to fit in the back. So let me put these down again. Over here you do have some more charging outlets. So again, if you have a cooler, you're going camping, tailgating, you can put your cooler back there, a generator, more cubby holes on each side. And then under here, you have more storage space. And then the spare tire will lower. So you pop this off and the spare tire is underneath the vehicle. We'll just crank that and it'll lower it from below. So then to close the back hatch, there's a little button here. You just push that button, or you can do it from the key fob and it'll close on as one touch. So again, the Trailsport badge there. This is an all-wheel drive vehicle, forgot to mention that. Honda's all-wheel drive system is an autonomous, proactive all-wheel drive system. So if any tire slip, it's going to send power to either the other 3 tires or that one tire to get you out of that sticky situation. So really great all-wheel drive system on these vehicles. And then we'll go into the cockpit here in the driver's seat. So over here you can see the Econ button. That's going to retune the transmission, give you a little bit better fuel efficiency. So it's going to taper down the RPMs. So from 0 to 30 is probably the best time to use the Econ, or in town, because you're going to be doing more shifting when you're in town as opposed to highway driving, and that's really where you're going to see the fuel efficiency jump up. Right here you do have the Honda sensing buttons, so you can turn those on and off. The first one here, that's going to be your collision mitigation. So you can turn that on or off. It's always set to on unless you turn it off each drive. The one below that is your road departure. So if you turn that one on, it's going to have a green button there, and that's the one if you start veering out of the lines or out of the lane, it's going to alert you. The wheel will jiggle and then it'll nudge you back into the center of the lane. We have the mirror adjustments there, and then over here we have the memory seating, which is a really nice feature for the higher trim levels. It's based on the key fob, so whatever key fob unlocks it or remote starts it, it'll automatically go to that seat setting. The mirrors will also adapt, and the radio presets. So it basically customizes the car for you before you even get in. So it's a really nice feature there, especially for families that have one car, or the husband and wife often drive each other's cars. Then you do have right here your trunk button and gas. Infotainment center. This one does have AM, FM, XM radio. free for 3 months, and then you do have the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Again, you can hook your phone up. You just plug that into this outlet right here, and it'll allow you to have your maps displayed directly on the Pilot's display system. You can listen to your Spotify, Pandora, whatever music you'd like, and stream that. It does also have the Bluetooth, so you can stream that via Bluetooth as well. You can answer the phone from the steering wheel here, answer, decline, and then you have voice recognition. What the voice recognition does is you can say things like, call mom, call so-and-so, whatever it is stored in your phone as, and it'll automatically dial that number. You can also do things like navigate to home, or to the nearest restaurant. So it's really almost a safety feature as well as a convenience feature. And then you have the home button, which will allow you to change what you see on the dashboard there. And then you'll notice back here we have the paddle shifters. So the paddle shifters allow you to shift the gears as like a manual transmission. So if you're, again, mountains, hills, something like that, you can upshift, downshift as needed to use engine brake or get more torque, as I said, as needed. Volume control and everything over here for the radio, and then on this side is the Honda sensing controls. So you'll push the main button to turn on the Honda sensing and adaptive cruise control, and then you can set your speed and distance. And then this button right here will turn on your lane keep assist. And that's the one that will actually tighten the steering wheel and keep you in the center of the lane. Up here, we have the rear view mirror. So it's an automatic dimming rear view mirror. And you'll notice some buttons on the underside here. That's to hook up to your garage door opener, gate, what have you. And then you can turn the feature, the dimming feature on and off as well. This one does have the sunroof, so you can open that with those buttons right there on the left side, and then on the right side is the lights. You do have your rear view spyglass there so that you can see everyone in the back seat. Heating and air conditioning. It is a dual climate control, so passenger can have a different temperature than the driver. So you just up and down with this button right here, and same thing with for the driver over there. Fan speed up and down, different modes. The sync button is going to sync the passenger and driver settings, and it'll go to whatever the driver's set at. Then you do have the rear settings right here so that you can control the rear setting, and then heated seats on both sides. And this one on the Trailsport does have the wireless phone charger there as well. Nice big cubby hole here in the center. Again, more charging. You do have an auxiliary 2.5 amp charger as well, and then the power outlet. So really nice. It does have the blind spot monitoring as well. So that was a nice quick tour of the 2022 Honda Pilot Trailsport.